Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. I'm here with Sneaky today.
Hello.
Yeah, once again, Kate is calling in sick. Well, technically she's calling in because of a sick baby. She's just absolutely fried, but be that as it may, we shall continue the questing. So you have made a few changes, haven't you?
Well, back here.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you're just getting started on showing us why torches are the most wonderful thing in the world.
There's that too. But more importantly, these inscribers are going to be really useful. I've set up some filters so that the appropriate resources will filter into the appropriate inscribers in the appropriate locations. Everything gets pulled out from underneath and goes will eventually go out to the ME interface that we'll be setting up. I'm trying to figure out how to get the silicon one set up without having to worry about a backstuffing issue. That's something I'm going to be playing around with a bit. But we've actually got quite a lot to do today, don't we?
Well, if you need extra sides on it, why don't you see if it's compatible with the block extenders we made last time?
It's not the block extenders that I'm worried about so much as it is the overflow potential.
Right,
remember,
because the silicon...
you use the hardened filters, they start dropping stuff all over the place.
Could you just... Right. Well, do we have what we need to make the hardened filters?
Yes and no, kind of. That's going to be a process. And that's going to be something I'm going to be doing so that we can have this kind of, done. And in this inscriber over here, this final one is going to be where the final product gets in. We're going to automatically chunk redstone into the middle, and then it'll accept silicon underneath, and it'll accept the other one from on top, and we're going to be good to go on that.
What about just having... Well, we're going to need tons of the silicon ones. The silicon ones are required for every single product, right?
That is correct. What I was planning on doing, remember in our last season out at the village, I had used inter-IO conduits and used a backstuff system. But I don't know how robust that backstuff system is going to be with thermal dynamics.
Yeah, I'd just use...
Because it might start spilling stuff all over the place.
We're doing better for resources. I'd just invest in a better filter. I mean, we've got, let's see, if we look at the filters, I mean, the tier 2, the hardened ones require Invar, and we have Invar.
No, it's got to be the tier 3, the reinforced ones, which requires the glass.
Oh, that stuff's, oh, right, that's the stuff that actually is hard to make.
Yeah, that's the obsidian and lead.
No, hardened glass. Oh, yeah, but that's the one you can just make by pouring lead over obsidian in a smeltery.
Yeah, but that's going to require grinding out a bunch of it. Yes, we can do it, but it's going to require hand driving all of that. So.
Well, you just need enough to make a couple of pieces of that glass. I mean, it's not a lot of filters. And each recipe produces 2 of them. So, I mean, you only have to do it.
Yeah, you're gonna need 2 or 3 of those recipes then, because we're going to need one on each filter on the line if we're wanting to avoid a backstuffing issue. Unless
you do the lead in a set, or the... silicon in a separate set of item ducts.
Actually, I have a better idea. I can set up a retriever on it, and it'll just retrieve it and just tell the ME interface to keep silicon on supply.
There you go. Right, so the other thing we did off camera, and this actually just wound up coming together without any difficulty, was automated soul sand, which has stopped. But
yeah, it's ran out of sand.
Yeah, that's fine. So this thing pulls sand out, pours water into the item ducts. Actually, we're probably going to run low on sand. I think we're still not producing it.
No, yes, we are. We've got, and in fact, I had to put a void upgrade on the sand drawer because it kind of, yeah, it was spilling over into the AE system, and that was a no-no.
Okay, well, actually, we've got tons of soul sand. We've got 2, 4, 5, 5.5 stacks of it right now.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Oh, you've have you thrown any of it into one of our sifters? We've got a sifter that's not actually active right now. I'm going to throw a stack into a sifter.
I've been throwing them into that sifter, yes. You'll also notice that there are some more drawers in our drawer system.
Yes.
And you'll notice a lot of the nether materials now have their own drawer locations. And
Including...
furthermore, you'll notice Invar is now on kind of compacting drawer.
Yeah. I see we got enough weak blood shards to bypass quite a bit of stuff there. Cool. Yeah, so next stop is, let's have a look at a quest that we've done. So you managed to get a ghast tier. That was through the...
Quite a few, actually. They come out of the, they just come out of the soul sand.
So they do. So we can say, without a doubt, that we're going to get a free ghast tier that's completely almost worthless to us. But we'll take it anyways.
I wouldn't say worthless, but...
well, when you've got 20 ghast tiers, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, but we're gonna need those later on, so I'm all for as many as we can get.
All right.
I also moved the stone chopper so that we're now doing the rubber trees for raw rubber, so that we can have some plastic for a few machines we're gonna be wanting in the not too terribly distant future.
So what did you make a drum for?
Oh, the drum?
Yes.
Let me show you. Actually, let's go over to our mob farm.
Oh,
and
we have a lot of extra mob essence?
We have a lot of extra mob essence.
So we should make a couple more of these mob-based power plants then, because...
Well, more specifically, we don't need any more mob-based power plants over here. We only need the one and we're good to go.
Well, I mean, but we could run power. We could make more of them and run either power items over to the rest of our base.
Not really. We've got better power items, to be honest with
true.
you. We've got more useful things we can use that essence for later.
Have we gotten anything else weird out of this thing? It's like a dispenser of all things.
Yeah, a couple of dispensers. We've had some really oddball things.
Witch's head.
Jack-o'-lanterns, feathers, carrots, potatoes, leather armor, gold armor, sticks. Sticks.
Are we going to need another trash can?
Well, right now it's running okay, so we'll leave it as is for now, and we'll see.
All right. Definitely.
Oh, and apparently iron ingots.
Yeah, those are dropped by zombies, I believe.
Yeah, but I thought that was only if you actually killed them, so I don't know what's going on with that. But at any rate, there's actually quite a few things. Now that we're really kind of situated on our resource generation, we really have the opportunity to start banging out a lot of these quests today.
Yeah. So the last thing we got done today, I got done off cam, was these windmill, which has just gotten us a random solar panel as well.
Right, and that we can actually use to power our automated farm when we get around to that. So that can actually go on top of this water tank over here, which should be just high enough for it to start producing RF, because it needs to be a minimum 64 up, and we are currently at Y57.
Okay, well, for now I'm going to throw it in the network for safekeeping, and we will deal with that later.
Right.
So, I think that's everything we did off camera, so let's get a few... I'm going to get this beehive thing underway.
You do that. I'm going to go ahead and start working on some of these workshop upgrades and get that taken care of. That should actually automate our Steve's Workshop table and get us some passive power generation into it.
Right, so we don't have to waste coal on it?
Exactly.
Cool. So for the bees, there's a step you have to take here where you actually infuse seed oil, of all things, into these hives that I've got. Because of course these tropical hives we got are completely worthless in this biome, right?
Not exactly.
Well, they're completely they're right now we don't have anywhere we can put those bees where they will breed. And
yes, we do. The problem is they're toxic. Right.
Well, the solution is we apparently can put a hive into, if I'm reading this right, maybe I'm not. Scented artificial hive. Okay. Craft an artificial hive. Oh, okay, I have to craft an artificial. Well, there we are. There's the artificial hive. Oh, okay, hay bale and silk mesh. That was not what I was expecting. Okay, maybe these beehives are useful, but we're not getting the hives we need here. We don't, or, yeah. Let me see what we can do here. Regardless, this is a... process. A pain in the... It's just the next step we have to do, too, so... Ooh, we probably need that scoop. We've got that thaumium scoop.
Yeah, that thaumium scoop, by the way, has auto repair on it enough that you're not going to have to worry about that for quite some time.
Cool. Alright. So an artificial hive is apparently a bale of hay and silk mesh. And then we take this thing and we stuff it in a barrel of seed oil, and we get a scented artificial hive, also known as a quest item. And that's getting us modest hives and meadows hives.
Yeah, meadows and modest, and also forest is the other one we're going to need.
Mm-hmm.
Modest, I don't think we can actually do, because modest is a desert bee. So what we're going to need are meadows and forest.
Yeah, well, one step at a time here, one step at a time. There's quite a bit of things, actually, we're going to be able to crunch off here. Because the next thing is I need to make a scoop.
Speaking of crunching off, I just made all of the upgrades we need for the workshop one, so I'm going to go ahead and claim that.
Cool.
And got another fuel efficiency upgrade, so let's go ahead just and throw all of this in here.
Cool. So they're the... Oh yeah, I see you're working on the upgrades right now. So do they apply to specific devices or to the global? Just let me know if I'm in the way here. Oh.
Okay, the solar generator and the fuel efficiency are both going to be global. I think the charger lets idle components charge up for later, and production speed increases the production work speed are specific.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, just... Did you... Oh, well, I'll snag the... Did you snag the quest report already, so...
Yes, I already put it in there.
So it should be charging, but, oh, it's not. Oh,
it's raining.
No, it's also undercover.
Oh, yeah, we're going to need to move that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, that, and it's also raining, and it won't charge when it's raining.
So it's not perfect, but it's pretty good.
It's not bad. And, you know...
Okay, gonna make a... We've got this awesome scoop, and I have to make a random normal scoop just to take care of it. Now we're getting a couple of unusual bees. An unusual princess and an unusual drone. So, we'll see what those are in a bit. Then it wants the bee shelter. So now we're getting into the actual breeding things. But for now, I'm going to grab this scented hive. Now, if we want ocean bees, we're going to need something that's going to make them happy, right? Of course, I know next to nothing about these things except that they require flowers.
Yeah, but the thing is, the ocean bees requires, I think, a lily pad for flower.
We don't have any of those, do we? Probably not. Let me see if there's a... I'm sure there's a seed. No, there's not. At least not one... Alright. Well, we'll worry about that later.
Oh, also, we've got over 50 ender pearls in our mob spawn generator.
Cool. Well, I'm just going to throw this down... I'm just going to lay this down right here and see what happens. You never know, right?
You never know. Oh, got another quest for you. Automated tedium. It's going to give us 8 iron ingots and 3 pumpkin pies.
Cool. I'll fire that away. Let's see. Well, I could do more bee stuff, but I think I'm just going to put that off to one side for now. I just need a chest to throw down. and we'll get on to some more useful stuff. Mostly because I think I'm going to have to do a whole bunch more seed oil production before I can get any further, and that's going to be, well, tedium and a half.
Oh, hey, auto processing unlocked and is already done because we've already got the auto packager, so I can claim that for 2 copper gears and a dragon fruit sapling.
Score. More fruit. Let's see. Haven't made steel yet. I think I'm going to get this, let's see, what'll be useful to us? You know what, maybe we should get some magic started, because I think there's some magical stuff that will actually be really useful. Like, hold on. We need to make, at some point, we're going to need to make ores, aren't we?
There's actually several ways of doing that, so...
Yeah. I'm just having a look.
There's the resource seeds one, which requires redstone ore. I would have been happier with a redstone block, but redstone ore is going to be a little bit more interesting to make.
Yeah.
And that's kind of blocking our sky farm progression right now.
Yeah.
Tinker Toys. We can actually, there's several things we can do in Tinker Toys. Couple of steel ingots, couple of obsidian ingots.
Mm-hmm.
Would be good to start getting things going here. So I'll get that started.
Okay, I will get. I think I'll get some more power related stuff done here. A solar panel. At least get the solar panel done here, because I don't think that's going to require a lot of materials for the tier 1 solar panel. Alright, we apparently don't have enough glass. So I'm going to get some glass smelted up again. Alright. Solar panels. Just one more of these, and that'll be a piece of cake. Okay, that just got us a little redstone, which ironically enough is something we're not short on anymore. Purple potion power. A potions generator. Ooh. That doesn't sound terribly useful to us right now. Could also make a fermenter. All these little sources of power. I guess piecemeal power production is sort of the thing in Agrarian Skies, at least at this stage. Let's see, what do we have for a fermenter? Oh, bronze gears. Tons of them. Okay, well, we don't have any bronze melted, so... Whoops.
We got copper.
Yeah, we
got
do.
A couple of copper gears, in fact, if you're needing copper gears.
No, bronze gears right now, so I'm not going to fret about it at the moment, because I don't feel like sitting around and watching stuff melt.
Yeah. Kind of like watching paint dry, right?
Pretty much, yep. Alright, oh, a retriever. A basic retriever requires... Oh, Indirium. We have to make Indirium first, don't we?
I made some at some point. Check the thing.
I see Ender per Eyes of Ender. Is it in the table?
No,
it
should
is.
be in the smeltery.
It is in the smeltery, you're right. Actually, I think there's a quest that requires us to have Indirium as well. Tinker Toys. Yep, that's next down the line. Did you say you're getting the obsidian and...
I just got the steel.
Cool.
Now I'm going to go get some obsidian.
Okay, I'm going to pour off a couple of... I'm going to pour off these ingots unless you need something specific in the Indirium world. Do you need Indirium in liquid form, or shall I just pour it all off?
You can put it in ingot form if you need.
Okay. Because I'm going to need a couple of nuggets. And I'm sure we're going to need a couple of ingots to finish the quest, so... Okay, that takes care of that. Okay, retriever. Basic one. Okay, that is part of assembly line. Oh boy, we just opened up a massive amount of stuff. Alright, so reward bag for the thermal transport. And then we have made tons of machine frames, getting us a rubber sapling. We've made a pulverizer, getting us nether redstone ore. We were just talking about that.
Ooh!
And we just got redstone furnace, which has got us 8 gold ore. So
yeah, keep those ores. We're going to need them.
Yep, they are going straight into the system. Actually, not into the system. I don't want them to get used accidentally. You remember that box we're using as our rewards box?
Yep.
That's where I'm putting them. Because yeah, because we're going to need those to do the
various resource harvesting for the plants.
Yeah, well, that just boosted us through a couple of headaches right there, didn't it?
Oh, 1 or 2. I'm working on getting the obsidian ingots going right now.
And we just got fish jerky out of a reward bag. Not terribly useful.
They can't all be magnum torches.
Yeah. But okay, we've got a huge number of thermal expansion machines available as quest rewards now. Cocoblow logs, Blizzrod, better machine frames, and machinist workbenches. Okay, there's all sorts of stuff on that tree now. Oh, and the power... Oh, we just opened up a whole bunch of stuff on the power grid as well.
Yep.
Alright, we just got... We can make a steam dynamo as well now. And that's going to actually... I think I'm going to make that because it looks like it's going to unlock a whole bunch of stuff we already have as well.
Yeah, it probably will.
Alright, and hey, that's going to use up those copper gears. So that was easy. Oh, and then... Oh, we need to make 3 upgrades, 3 augments for the dynamo. Transmission coil, secondary gearbox, and secondary transmission coil.
We can do that. You're going to want to have the upgraded casing first, so that it can actually use them.
Well, let me I'm just trying to see what other things are actually available. Don't worry, I'm working through all of those things. So.
Okay, I got out the obsidian, and I got 2 more obsidian. I got the diamond, that gave us another diamond. That also unlocks, we've got the Enderium ingot, we need mana steel and signalum, and 1 shiny ingot will get us another shiny ingot. So let me go down and grab a shiny ingot to let it know.
Okay. Cool. And secondary gearbox. We're using up these things actually use up a lot of silver.
Alumite is the next one, which I made before, but didn't recognize, so we're going to need to make another one.
Right, you used it up because it wasn't available at the time. And we need we need mana steel and signalum. Mana steel, we don't have the that's Botania, isn't it?
It is, and I believe she pulls some shenanigans on that as well. So yeah.
Well, maybe I'll dive.
Botania is definitely a route to go down, but I think. Hang on a second.
Yep. Alright, well, let me just look at that. Alright, it wants us to get... Okay, red net energy cables. Yellorium. It wants us to get a Yellorium ingot.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's going to be the start of big reactors
Yeah.
and the end of our of all power problems ever.
Yeah, but unfortunately, let's see. Yellorium ingot. I'm just curious. I mean, I don't think that's something we're going to be able to finish today, but
Oh, smelt up a yellorium dust that we've got.
oh wait, we got yellorium dust.
Oh yeah, because remember we were sifting sand. We got yellorium dust.
We got a whole 2 of them. So
You only need the one.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Okay. That was weird. Alright. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of augments for the power system. Now, it's pretty unlikely we're going to have enough materials to actually make the big reactor anytime soon, but
that's a given. But
this is a step in the right direction. Okay, yeah, the next one is basically make all the bits of a reactor. So that's make all of the power tap controllers, the fuel rods, all the bits and bobs. So
yeah, we can do that later.
Yeah. Now, is there a yellorite seed?
I'm sorry?
A yellorium flower or producing plant?
Probably, but we haven't unlocked it yet.
Okay, because I only asked because if it's true to form, it's going to require this yellorite ore to breed.
Most likely, yeah. We're gonna keep those ores on hand.
Yeah, I'm throwing them in the reward box. Okay, well, that was a big jump. Okay, now for some reason it wants us to make red net energy cable, not... Oh, hold on. We've made flux ducts. Now it wants the red net energy cable.
Yeah, the red net energy cable actually is really nice. It has a really high throughput.
Okay. Electrum requires just plain old red net cable first. And that means we need to start making plastic sheets. Okay, which let me see. Plastic sheets come from raw plastic, which comes from smelted. Rubber bars.
Yeah,
Rubber bars come from smelted. Yeah, okay. So you're just throwing that in? Okay. In the meantime... Yeah, that's blocking off some stuff there. Yeah, alamite's just a steel alloy, so that's not going to take long. Well, hey, when did we get a mob hunter? We apparently got one of the mob hunter quests finished at some point. Oh, pointy sticks. I guess I could make us some sharp spikes. Oh wow, 3 iron swords? I suppose we can spare the materials now, can't we?
Probably.
Okay. So, for the purposes of our mob killing, we have 6 iron spikes now in the system. Just in case they're ever needed. I mean, we're killing them the more efficient way already, so... Alright, you've already made the regular conveyor belt. We need this other kind of conveyor belt. Extra utilities conveyor belt. Interesting. Okay. Wow, we actually have no sticks in our system right now, you know? Alright, rails. Conveyors. And another quest bites the dust. So we got more conveyor belts if you need them. Just so you know.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, I think that's actually going to be it for this episode. This was just a real blast at quest completion. Hold on, one more thing. You said there was advanced item frames or something, or sorry, not.
Yeah, I already picked it up.
No, not item frames. I'm thinking the factory one. What was it? The more advanced machine frames. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's under assembly line. You'll see towards the left thermal upgrades,
yeah, there it is.
where you get the hardened machine frame to be able to handle those upgrades you're about to make.
Already made, actually.
Okay, already made.
Alright, well, that's going to require pouring a bunch of gears, so that is something I'm going to have to prep off camera. But I think we'll put that together at the beginning of the next episode. So, let's call it here. We'll do some off-camera prep work, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.
Take it easy.